right, I'm just starting it right now. Good morning, everyone. Once again, Heather here with Monique at Quest. Hope you all enjoyed the bar workout that we showed you earlier. And if you haven't had a chance to try it, you could do that today. You could do it later on, tomorrow, whenever you want. It is saved in the videos section of the Quest Facebook page. But here we have Monique. She's ready to take us through our Fit Forever class, some strength, and we're here in the Edge studio at Quest. Very nice in here, nice and squeaky clean. So yeah, we'll just wait a couple minutes, see if we get some people to join us. It's just Monique and I right now. One person popping up.
Good morning, everyone.
About 11 o'clock now, so we can go ahead and slowly get started, and we'll let people join us as they trickle in.
We'll do a sound check just to make sure you can hear me.
Yes.
And I will put the music in the background, but let us know if I need to be a bit louder. We're going to do a Forever Fit class, but I am going to focus on strength today because before we went to social distancing, we talked about the importance of having strength classes to keep muscle, which we tend to lose as we age. And the kind of weight you need to make is a little bit heavier than you would assume. And so I'm going to use 10 pounds today, which is about equal to a gallon of either water or milk. So if you have something like that at home, you're welcome to use it. The 2 liters is about a little bit over 4 pounds. You can use that as well if you have a 2-liter water. 1 liter is just a little bit over 2 pounds. Again, you don't have to use any weight at all, but I encourage you to use weight, and I also encourage you to consider using more weight. I know that at home it's not the easiest thing in the world, but there are things in the house you can pick up, like your dog, like a baby.
Yeah.
If you look around and you have a scale and you put things on the scale that are easy to hold on to, those are all the kinds of things you can use for a workout. So be a little bit creative here. We have opportunities to become quite creative at home to maintain our level of fitness, and we're here for you. These are these dumbbells because we have them, and I'll tell you what they weigh. And then find something around the house that's about the same weight, and we'll begin. So a little bit of back, and again, doing a sound check to make sure you can hear. I'm going to do a nice, easy warm-up, just to march in place with a little bit of twist. Anytime you lift weight, everyone, I want you to feel like you can get a little bit of heat moving with large movements. So I'm starting to bring those arms reaching forward and back. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and for those of you that have taken my class, you know that I'm not a cardio buff. 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more, and then all I'm going to do is reach with knees up, creating those great big movements to bring a little bit of mobility and heat into my body. 4. Start to go into side lunge. 8, 7, 6, 5, or more if you're following. 2, 1, keep your side lunges going, hands behind your back. 8, 7, 6, my feet are rooted here, toes are forward. 3, 2 more. Let's stay over to the left. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to go to the other side. Pulse. here. If you don't need the support, reach. 2, out. 3, out. Let's go, 4 more. And out. 3 more. Now stay deep in your lunge, in your squat, 60 degrees in the hips. If you're okay here, arms in T. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands to your hips. Heel toe. Take a forward fold, down for 2 here. I hope you can hear a little bit of music in the background. Now don't push your range of motion yet. Warm up. So our power down, drive my heels and lift. Give me 2 more. Down, and then lift. 1 more. Down, and then lift. I'm going to add a high pull. Down, and high pull, and then down. And then high pull, and then 1 more. And you will benefit from a push down and a pull up. Push down, pull up. Keep going with me. Don't come down with ease. Feel the work on the way up and create the same work on the way down. So here, you feel it. Here, you create it. Give me 3 more. And the whole 45 minutes will be like this. Left, give me 2 more. Down. Working down. Working up. Quad squat. Reach. 8, 7. My knees are tracking over second toe. Shoulders are backing down. Weight in the heels. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rise. Hands to the hips. Just shake it out. We're going to add a bit of weight. So I'm going to start with 5s. That's about a little more than a 2-liter bottle of water, not Coke, not Pepsi. Now same movements. As I turn to the side, I'm going to start with the deadlift. And up. Out. As I fold, I'm in a long spine. And I want to create the push down, the pull up, push down, pull up, driving your heels equally. Now I'm going to add a high pull. My elbows are only the height of my shoulders, not higher. And I push down and pull up, push down and pull up. Give me 3 more. Everyone, down and lift. Slowly your range should improve here. Let's stay low. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me a micro bend here. Row here. Just a pull. How awesome is this for your back? You must feel the pull, the push, the pull, the push, the pull, the push. Because if you only concentrate on pull, you're losing half this workout. Give me 3 more. 3. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Come to quad squat. And pulse. 10. Now check the knees out. Tracking over second toe, but not beyond them. My weight is in the heels. My core is strong. My spine is long. And we go. 1, 2. Deadlift. Slow. You would have about 2 gallons of water here. Now principles are the same. We push down. We pull up. We start from the bottom and work our way up. So we drive with even heels. We squeeze the glutes. We slow with core. When that's all going on, we add a high pull. We pull. We push. Woo. We pull. we push, we pull, we push. This is your whole posterior chain. Give me 4 more. Down and up. 3 more. Down and up. You got 2 more. Down and up. You got 1 more. Down and up. All righty. Well done. Now, I'm going to go into my quad squat with heavier weight. And I'm not going to do an anterior raise. That's a little bit heavy. Maybe we can do it. Actually, we're going to come back on that. Be careful. Only if you've done it before. You're going to come to quad squat. Weight in the heels. My palms down. I'm going to lift. And down. 2. And down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And it takes 8. Give me 1 more. Yeah, grow tall. Correct. Drop your weight. We go to lunge. My lunge here is going to work for strength. My toes are straight forward. If you look here, my hips, my feet are about hip distance apart. So when I step out, my feet are still about hip distance apart. Notice here, if you have 1 foot behind the other, not very stable. Widen it. When you come down, there's a soft bend in the back knee. My front knee tracks over my ankle. And you want to be mindful that it doesn't buckle in. I'm going to use 1 gallon in a row. And I'm going to start in a kneeling. On my thigh for support. So if you're taking here your back, you support it. You're going to reach like you're cutting wood. Now, better at this. That humerus, that arm, needs to rotate in to get the biggest lat pull. And then it rotates out and you pull. The principle is the same. We push, we pull. We push, and we pull. And then the last part of this is you don't use biceps to pull back. More. Eat and take a stretch. Come on down. To know how to go. Do we have a lot of people?
We've got 6 people right now. It's been hopping all over the place, though.
Let's go to the other side. Kneeling line. 2-liter bottle. Here is your saw. Here is internal rotation and then pull. Here is your push. Here's your pull. And in your mind, you don't hold a 2-liter bottle. You hold a 20-liter bottle. You push, pull. You feel the work, digging and pulling, pushing and pulling. 1 more. 3 more. 2 more. Option to come up. Steady. Option to lose that stability. 2. Pull. 3. So let's go ahead to the first side. I'm going to grab 10, a gallon. Now, I know you're going to have a hard time holding 2 gallons, but the lat is a very big muscle. 2 gallons. We go slow. We reach for 2. We pull. We don't get fancy here because the weight is heavy. And pull, and come on down. Take a stretch. Kind of fun. We're going to move now to chest. We did a bit of back. We did a little bit of lower body. Now I'm going to flip over. So grab a yoga mat or a Pilates mat and your weight or gallons of water. My core. Now if I'm still really steady in my core and I'm adding my chest, I'm going to throw my legs out. 2, 3. Now do this unless you're okay with a stable core. And if you're still doing really well, why don't you just go 2 legs? 1, 2, in and out. 3, pull, push, pull, push. 4 more. Try to feel, everybody, the pull and the push. 1 more and drop down with your feet. Drop the weight for a moment. Just reach from side to side, but don't take too long a break. We've only got idea, because when you add weight, you're not doing so much, they're independent of each other. So we're going to inhale, reach, exhale, return, and here you'll feel the struggle to keep the core stable. Inhale, and believe me, it matters. If you're okay with stable core, once again, float your feet, go back, inhale. Inhale. Now, if you're doing all right, leg out. Return, other leg out. Strong. I'm going to stay on my back, and I'm going to come to skull crushers. So no weight at all. I want all of us to take our hands to the sky. I'm going to spin my palms forward and look at the distance between my elbows. So when I reach my forearms back behind the crown of my head, I don't flail my elbows. My elbows stay forward within my vision, and I lift it as just a forearm movement down. Now, there's usually a problem keeping the elbows forward. Lighten your weight. We're going to start with 5. Now, we're starting with smaller muscle groups, triceps. So now I'm going to grab a water bottle or 2 liters. This time my palms spin back. My elbows here will more easily stay tight. My elbows go to the ribs, and I rise straight up. And I imagine in my mind that it's the elbows pushing the weight, not the hands. And I can still feel that pull with my back, push with my chest and triceps, pull with my back, push with my chest and triceps. The legs over to the right and arms open in T with palms to the sky. I want us all to feel that stretch across the chest and the heart. Pull with that leg and look over the left shoulder here. Now imagine living in a body that really works for you. The body is strong, the body is healthy. Far more than living in a body that's breaking down. We have to create this change, roll to the opposite side. We do it with a bit of work. Leg goes long. And we take a nice stretch with the gaze going over to the opposite side of the leg. for 8, 7, and allow the stretch to go through that whole side body. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Now gently with me, let's come to stand. So far you don't really need anything other than a mat and a couple of bottles of water. And your body. Now I'm going to go to biceps, and let's do something with biceps. Work them independently. A bar is awesome, but if you have a dominant side with the bar, your dominant side is going to take that load. When you work your sides independently, your more challenged side really gets to pick it up. So I'll show you with 5, which is a 2-liter, if you have it at home. Remember to be creative. Look around the house. Put your items around the house on the scale and see what they weigh. I'm going to come into hip distance apart with a micro bend in my knees. Do not use body English. I would prefer you're still as a stone with that back rock solid and you only use your biceps. Can you feel the difference? Now all of a sudden, maybe with body English and back activation, you could have lifted 10 pounds. With isolation of the bicep, now you lift half of it, but your results will be exponential, I promise. So solid back, solid core, no body English. Palms forward, thumbs up, leg curl for 2, and rise. You're going to feel a little more fatigue here. Now here it is. It's a pull up and an actual pull down. So I'm going to turn to the side again. You can activate bicep, tricep. Here's your bicep, pull with your tricep. I'm going to grab my gallons of water, and I'm going to try to execute the same form with the pull and the pull. Pull with the bicep, pull with the tricep, pull with the bicep. I have a better idea. I'm going to pull with the bicep, push with the tricep in an overhead. Now, I'm not big on military presses, but I'll give you this information. If you're going to do a military press, everybody, keep your elbow in line with your shoulders. Don't drop lower. Too hard on the ligaments in the shoulder. Military presses are awesome as long as your range of motion is in alignment. This is not quite a military press. It's a bicep curl. My elbows come forward and I push with my triceps over the crown of the head. It's a pull and it's a push. I'm going to go a little bit heavier, but you're welcome to stay with anything that works for you. Now, if you have a weight that works for you today, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you in a month. If it works for you today, it's probably not going to work in a month. You're going to need more. You ready? Solid body, solid core, steady back. Here we go. Upper push for tricep. Come down for a bicep. Slow. Reach up. Over your crown. That is challenging. And down. Now we'll go to the side. It's not straight over the crown. It's slightly forward. And down. Now there is going to be a little elevation here in the shoulders when you hit your overhead tricep press. But when you come down into your bicep, it's a super stable lift. in. And in no time at all, you're going to be able to tell if you have a stronger side. The goal is to get both sides the same. Give me 2 more. Up, lift, down. You got full movement in the bottom, best movement you can on the top, and come on down. Don't forget any muscle in your body. It's 45 minutes we're doing exercise. We did a tricep to begin with. We did a bicep, then we added a bicep tricep. Now we're going to add a delt. You have 3. I'll bring my arms to T. Exhale. Now. Soft bend in the elbow. You notice my arms here go to about shoulder height, right? But I imagine in my mind my arms end at my elbows. So I feel like I'm lifting the weight with my elbows. Now I've got to integrate that pull up, that push down. Ooh, pull up, push down. It wakes the muscles right up. Do you feel it? I hope so. Keep going. 5, here's your exhale, here's your inhale. And you can feel the lift, and you can feel the squeeze. You can feel the lift, you can feel the squeeze. Give me 2 more. When you work with the push-pull, you fatigue much more quickly. 1 more. Stay with me. Up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Do you feel a little? Keep the body forward and reach obliquely out. So if you're home, reach for the corner of the wall where the 2 walls meet. You're going to feel like you're wrapping your arm around a beach ball. You're going to reach and close. Reach and close. And if you don't need the support, arm in T and close. You're going to pull and push. Pull and push. Pull and push. 5 more. You don't need many, but you need them to be good. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Come out and pulse. From your back, lift to the upper shoulder in the back. Posterior delt. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then switch. Remember what that felt like. It'll either feel the same on the other side or different. Support to begin with. Shoulders parallel. Core on. Spine low. Here we go. We open. We close. We open. We close. A little bit quicker here. 1, 2, 3. You can add an exhale here. You pull. You push. You pull. You push. 4 more. Did we pulse on the top?
Yes.
2 more. Thank you, Heather. Pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And there you go. I'm going to superset this with the core, just to give the shoulders an opportunity to recover equally, and then we'll do 1 more set. So down on the mat we go. Let's do a few side planks today. If you have a block at home, you can use it. If you have a pillow, you can use that as well. If you're taking care of your shoulder, come all the way down. I'm going to start with a simple thread the needle. As I inhale, I bring my arm to the sky. If you're all the way down, your exhale reach this way. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, reach this way. Keep moving. If you're okay on your forearm, you're gonna come with me. Inhale here. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread through. If you can come up, modified plank. Exhale. Now start to feel that work. Don't get heavy in the shoulder. If you're heavy in the shoulder, I want you coming down. 2 more, lift. And then thread. Give me 1 more. Now I'm going to come to full staggered plank. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Now this twist lifts my hips. So I come into twist. Exhale, twist. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Now if you're on the floor, just keep going. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Now stack my feet. From here, I thread. I lift. Not stable. Exhale. As a matter of fact, it's uncomfortable. And you've got to love that. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, you could have been all the way down here the whole while, just reaching above the crown into the sky. You don't have to go crazy. Today. Someday. Let's come to the other side. All the way down, head on a pillow or a block. Hip over here. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Feel here like your arm begins at your navel. And you're reaching from the navel. Pushing from the navel. So you still get a lot of core connection. If you come to your elbow with hip down, you're going to start to thread up. You're going to exhale, thread through. If you're able to stay light in your shoulder, bring your hands up. Inhale. Never compromise your body for a bigger version of what we're doing. You ready? Staggered. Inhale. Exhale. Hips go up and twist. Inhale. Exhale. Hips go up and twist. Inhale. And you do not have to do this. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Now I'm going to step. And I'm shaking. I'm going to inhale. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Twist. 2 more. Inhale. Twist. Feel a little unsteady here. It's good. Not just for the body. It's good for the ego. Inhale. It humbles us. I want you now to come to your last set of posterior deltoid, because the shoulders have had a bit of recovery from the flies. So this time, I'm going to do 2 sets. We could go heavier, but for the sake of utilizing form, I want you to go light and really feel this. So I'm going to come into a kneeling lunge. 2 liters, corners of the wall, squeeze. And you know if you don't have 2 liters, 1 liter, you use your mind. Look, feel 5-pound weights, imaginary weights on your hands. And then feel the squeeze when you come back. Now I'm going to do the first 4 with no weight, just my mind. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, now. It'll feel the same. I'm simply using the weights, but integrating that pull, that push, that pull, that push. And I'm moving from the upper back of the shoulders to the front in eccentric descent, which means slow it down. Inhale and slow it down. You got 1 more. Inhale, slow it down, and then switch. 1 more side, and we're almost done. So kneeling lunge, hinge, long spine, square your shoulders, and then 2 up, 2 in, 2 up. Sometimes we lose track at the end of class. Our mind mentally leaves. This is not the time. Stay with me. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, pull. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, pull. Exhale, squeeze. Do it right. 3 more. And squeeze. Got one more. And squeeze. This is so worth it. We're gonna cool down. That was a full body workout.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we missed much. We didn't do calves. Not gonna worry about it today. You can do calves with your cardio class. So let's go ahead and lay on the back. And we're gonna do a bit of a stretch. Softer music for all of you. So you can learn to just kind of chill a little bit. There we go. All right. Knees into chest. Now with the same kind of intention you worked out, your stretch is just as important. My knees come into my chest. And I keep my toes to touch and I just open. And I exhale, close. Inhale, open. Now we're going to work with some external rotation of hips that are really heated here. So let's take advantage of that. Instead of just opening in abduction, closing in adduction, we're going to externally rotate. Come on down. I want you to feel that external rotation of the femur bones right out of the hip sockets, core. Good. Keep that core stable here. Don't get too. Give me two more, everyone. After your last one, let the legs fall out into butterfly. Now in butterfly, the soles of the feet come to touch and the knees fall out where they naturally do. We don't force, but we allow a little bit of glute action. So when I release my glutes here, it releases my inner thighs. If I use my outer thighs to pull down to the earth, lift and inhale, breathe. Now, forever fit means alignment, right? So we strengthen the body, but we also have to lengthen the body, particularly the front chin. So as I bring my knees together and I bring my arms to my elbows, I'm going to be ever so careful here as I come in this prone position. Heather, you might be better off.